Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to take a tour, self-guided tour, around the Boldt Castle property. It has an amazing history, some of which is explained on the board behind me. So I'm going to walk all around the island and show you what it's like here. Here's a brief overview of the history. And here is the admission info. At the boat dock here, they have the Castle Cafe. I think that's where I'll be eating lunch. The castle is right up there. And the yacht house, they put you on a ferry to take you over to the yacht house, which is that right there. Before I go into the castle, I'm going to show you what's around the grounds here. Here's a really nice map of the island, which is called Heart Island. Don't know why they called it Heart Island. And each one of these numbers here tells you what the names are of the numbers and other features. How do you like this heart-shaped planter? This is called the Paris-style Archway, and there's a path where you can go out to it here. You like the deer on top of it there? So you can go right under it here. A lot of trees on the island. It's a very overcast day today, but at least they're not forecasting any rain. It did rain all day yesterday, and this is what's called the Ulster Tower. I'm going to go see what's inside. It's got a nice fireplace. Wow, can you imagine wearing this outfit? This guy doesn't like to be touched. They are doing some restoration work on it here. This building was used for entertaining groups, having parties and things like that. And look at this. This is actually 2 bowling alleys. Those are the balls, and look what's in the end of the bowling alley. Bowling pins. Somebody got a spare. Look at this little kind of feeble bicycle. Man, I don't think that would hold much weight at all. There are some bedrooms upstairs, I guess for partiers who had a little too much to drink, maybe. There's a patio. Really nice. This is the way I'm going to do mine. Looks like there's an additional 4 or 5 different floors. Here's another patio on the other side. Looks like this may be the grand entrance. Here's some information about the St. Lawrence Seaway, if you care to read all that. What I'm doing now is going all the way around the perimeter of the island and getting various views of the castle. Now I bet this is the most elegant powerhouse you've ever seen. This has the details about it. Who knew a powerhouse would need so many steeples? I'm going to take a look inside the powerhouse. That door is locked, but you get to it by this way. There's two of the generators, and these are batteries that they used. Here's another generator and related equipment. There's the dock that the shuttles come in from the city. And here's another good view of the castle. This looks like a secret passageway which is underneath the castle. Wonder what this was used for. Looks like this passageway just runs all around the bottom of the castle. Here's a big room, and here is the swimming pool. Indoor swimming pool. Oh, I wonder how much money is down there. Got one little froggy living here. Looks like he hasn't moved in a long time. Assuming they can keep this water warm, this would be very nice to take a dip in the winters. And have a nice view of the outdoors. Let's see what the Italian garden looks like. I'm not familiar with Italian gardens, but I asked this guy and he said this is it. I certainly do like the sculptures. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they have a nice fountain. That's the Powerhouse back there. And right in front of the Italian garden, you got a good view of the castle. And this tower is called Dove Cove. I don't know how that's in relation to this for a name. Looks like they're getting ready for some celebration program here. I bet they have a lot of weddings here. What a nice place for a wedding. Well, let's look inside Dove Cove. Well, it's just a round building, nothing in here. There's a black and white photo from 1993, and this is 1977, before it was restored. Look how broken down all the pieces are. Oh, it's Dove Cote, not Cove. But still, that doesn't help me understand what this is about. Here's some more information about Dove Cote in the garden. Well, now it's time to go inside the castle. I like this really big room in front here. And look at this organ. This is Mr. Boldt's desk. Kind of a small desk for a big guy. There's a picture of him sitting at it. This is the center room, and there is the, I guess you would call it the grand staircase. And of course, every castle needs a pool table. This is the back patio. That's the fireplace. This is the dining room. And here's a genuine grandfather's clock. Here's all their china. And you gotta wash up for dinner. Guess who this dining table is for? You're right. It's for the maids. And let's take a look at the kitchen. There's a cider jug. You know, it's amazing how long apples can last. How would you like to have a kitchen like this? Nice stove. I wonder if those eggs are still good. And if you're not a maid but you're a servant, you get a much bigger dining room. Well, now let's go up to the second floor and the third floor. Now, why would a castle have a gift shop? This is the theater. I guess the show just ended. So this is Mr. Boldt's bedroom. Then his wife's bedroom. That was the bathtubs of the day. And the toilet, look at that way up there. And this is the daughter's bedroom. Her name was Clover. And of course, every daughter needs to also have a reception room. Now let's go up to the third floor. They still have a lot of restoration work to do on a lot of the rooms on this floor. This is the next floor up, which they're calling the fourth floor. It looks like they have not done much restoration here and haven't even started on this room. And there's even one more floor. It just goes up to a locked door. Let's go take a look outside here. And we get a good overall view of the river and the city. There's the boat docks over there. Here's the ferry bringing more people over. I was told that their son, George Jr., had his bedroom on a higher level. I haven't found it yet. If you read the history of this castle, it was never completed. When it was just a few months before scheduled to be completed, his wife died, and George called off all work done on it. So a lot of what you see here is not that it hasn't been restored. It was never completed in the first place. Well, folks, let me know in the comments below if this is the way you want your retirement home to be built. How nice is this? Well, we got a pretty decent lunch here. Well, now I'm going to go over and take a look at the Yacht House. I guess it would be embarrassing to own a castle like that and not also have a yacht house. Pretty good sized yacht house. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's got some really old, I guess you would call antique boats in here. I guess back in 1898, this would be very impressive to take your friends out with. Now, this is a 4-person boat from 1920. How do you like this mahogany work? And this is a 62-footer. That would impress your friends even more. And this one, it says it's from the 1800s. This says late 1800s, a rowing skiff. Here's some details about Mr. Boldt. These are his grandchildren. And this says he owned the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City, plus other properties. That's how you get to retire, in your own castle. You build and design yourself. Here's some info on the Yacht House. Well, that's about it. Now I'm gonna shuttle back over to the castle and then shuttle back over to the city. I think there are 3 different shuttle services, and they also give tours of the whole area around here, taking you down the river to show you other things. Well, I have really enjoyed this castle tour. Let me know what you think about it. Good day, folks.